Hey guys, Ewok Plays Yt today. Welcome back to another fantasy football, another fantasy football week. This week is week number 12, and boy, I'm upset. I lost. Jonathan Taylor couldn't get quite 30 points, unfortunately, but I did lose. But before we get into the scoreboard, let's get into the recent activity. This is the final week for trades. The trade deadline is on the 1st of December, so it is going to be done soon. I added Dawson Knox and dropped Wan'Dale Robinson. I needed a tight end because Kyle Pitts got hurt. I also added a kicker. No, I dropped Kyra Santos, added the Dolphins defense, which was really good for me. Logan dropped his kicker, Cade York, and added the Broncos defense. Deakin added Christian Watson, who was in free agency somehow, and dropped Evan Ingram. And then finally, I traded DeAndre Swift and Brandon Ayuk for TJ Hawkinson. Logan also dropped Darrell Henderson Jr. I needed a tight end. Logan thankfully had a tight end. And finally, Evan dropped Zach Ertz because he's injured for the year. As for the scoreboard, let's go with my team first. I did lose 131 to 125. Such a close week. For Ryan's team, Josh Jacobs did very well. He's the main reason that he won the game. For my team, Jalen Hurts did good. Jonathan Taylor didn't quite get to the 19.1 projected. Dameon Pierce just did awful. Jalen Waddle and Devontae Adams also didn't do very well. And then my tight end also didn't do very well. But my defense, they shined this week. So that's one of the reasons why I lost. As for Deakin versus Seipiri, Deakin beat him 125 to 83. Deakin had Lamar doing very well. Devin Singletary didn't do very good. T. Higgins, Christian Watson, a good receiver pair up right there. Tyler Bass had 10 points. As for Seipiri, he didn't start. Dobbins, ETN didn't play much. Mike Williams, was he out or did he just not play? Yeah, okay, so he didn't play. And then Clyde Edwards-Helaire is out as well. As for Logan finally gets his second win of the season against the juggernaut of Kevin. I don't know how this happened, but it did. Logan with his Dak Prescott. How did he win? Garrett Wilson. Okay, well, Garrett Wilson, DeAndre Hopkins, and TJ Hawkinson having great days really helped. As for Kevin, his running backs really didn't help. Amon-Ra St. Brown and Patrick Mahomes really carried him to a loss. Our fourth matchup is going to be Evan having the highest score of the week, beating Patrik. Evan had Justin Jefferson do very well. Also had James Conner do pretty good. Michael Pittman had 19 points. And then for Patrik, Josh Allen did good. Nick Chubb did good. Stephon Diggs did good. And then no one else on his team did good, which is what we've been saying for a while now. Finally, last team, Garrett beat Jason. Garrett somehow snuck away with this. Herbert and Eckler did pretty good. And apart from them, no one else really did very well. As for Jason had Tom Brady. Christian McCaffrey didn't do anything. Kenneth Walker had a good day. CeeDee Lamb had a good day. Amari Cooper had a good day. I don't know. How did Jason lose this? Is it just because McCaffrey didn't do very well? And the tight end didn't get any points. That's crazy. Jason definitely should have won that. Now we go to the top fantasy performer. Oh, my bad. Sorry. We go to the top fantasy performers. At number 1, we have Miles Sanders versus Green Bay with a nice little 31 points. Josh Allen at Detroit on Thursday football game, 29.92 fantasy points. Jalen Hurts versus Green Bay, a 29.82 fantasy points, broke a record or made a record. I don't know. He was record books. Justin Jefferson at 4 versus New England, 29.34 points. And then finally Chris Godwin at Cleveland, a nice and crispy 29 points. As for the power rankings, a lot changed, but a lot stayed the same. So I'll walk you through that. At number 1, we have Evan, after his great performance this week, moving up 2 spots to number 1. At number 2, we have Ryan, after his win against me. He moves up all the way back into the top 5. I dropped down 2 spots with my loss. Deakin, with his win, stays the same at number 4. Kevin drops 3 spots after losing to the worst team in the league. And he is now at power ranking number 5. Patrik drops 1 spot after a loss to Evan. He's at number 6 now. And then 7, 8, 9, and 10 all stayed the same. It's really hard to rank them because they all have good team or bad teams that can become good depending on the week. But Garrett's at 7, Logan's at 8, Jason's at 9, and Seipiri is at 10. As I mentioned today, or Thursday is the 1st of December, so no more trades will be allowed. So I might trade. I don't know. I'll have to see, because I could definitely get a RB2 here, but I feel like my team's pretty good. And just a reminder, whoever wins this league gets a $25 gift card. So that is, unless I win, and then the second place gets a $10 gift card. That happened in fantasy baseball. But thanks guys for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you have not already, and I'll see you guys later. You're told I'll be a hard temptation.